Welcome to Season 3 of the Hope Podcast, teachings and explanations devoted to the laws that govern health, opulence, peace, and enlightenment. If you're seeking any of that, we hope you get what you came for. Without further ado,
Silence Part 2, Application and Meditations, continued. Within every human form is the greatest attractive force for all good. In order to have the fullest results to your calls, you must have control over your body. When using the violet flame, then call to the Divine Director to set aside time and space and see the results. Life asks only 1/3, and the Ascended Ones will give 2/3 of the energy, which is their blessing to set you free. How necessary it is to specify in your calls. Problems cause one to make sufficient application so that one will have power enough to make the ascension. Charge yourself to awaken in the full power and vision of the presence and its activity. On going to sleep, feel every heartbeat is charging its perfection into every cell. Before going to sleep, call for the Christ Self to charge its mighty energy into your physical body. During sleep, there is no outer resistance. In the morning, one should be happy and glad to get up and use that energy. Charge yourself to bring back that substance, that essence of the Christ Self, while asleep. Always ask the Presence after you have made an earnest call to stand guard over that so that nothing but good enters in your feelings. When you have disturbing thoughts, visualize the luminous presence on every one you meet. Visualize your head filled with blazing white light, like the sun so bright you can hardly look into it. Then expand it to the body. Expand it to fill the room, locality, or city. Then to America and then the world. You standing out in space watching it. Visualize your heart a golden sun. Then expand it till it fills the body. Again expand it to fill the aura. One can expand it to fill the city or locality. When you are waiting, feel the body become a golden substance and turn into metallic gold. Feel yourself a sun radiating. Another profitable activity you can always use is the transmuting violet flame. Hold definitely the picture of what you require. You have to hold the form, thought, until the substance fills it. Light substance obeys the Ascended Master so completely that it condenses almost instantly into the pattern, the thought they hold. Whatever you want, visualize it coming from the hands of the Presence before going to sleep. Meditation. On the forehead, see a jewel of light, the sevenfold flame of the seven Elohim. Then place the attention in the heart and follow up the ray of light to the Presence. Call to the Presence to cut you free from every person, place, condition, or thing, and from every person who owes you anything. Let them balance it to life. Call on the law of forgiveness for whatever part you had in it. When one is swindled or caused to lose money or property, call to the Presence to balance it back to life. And of course, you can be supplied through other channels. For prosperity, bless the channel that gives you a blessing. To the degree that you pour out light and love will your door open. To have all the money you require, call the Presence into action, keep the feelings harmonious, bless everything, and don't remember the things of injustice, and so forth. Close the door to that. When attention reverts to appearances, you are giving more power to limitations than to the Presence. For money supply, first one has to want to serve the light more than anything else, and not just ask for one's self. To all requirements, stand unyielding. One can say, "Here now, my attention doesn't belong there, on pocketbook or lack. It belongs up here, Presence, where the supply is." At night, bring down the hands over the body and strip it of all substance accrued during the day, commanding it to be transmuted. When you require a certain amount of money, visualize the amount of money before going to sleep. Put a wall of light around your money, supply, business, and so forth. Visualize violet flame transmuting in and about it anything that is imperfect. Be careful when calling for things. When one calls for the fullness of the presence, then the things are sure to come. In making calls, be sure to use the expression, I am. It is well to proceed or begin a statement with, I am. Repeat I am, which is the signal for concentrated action at that point of the universe. You can charge yourself with any constructive qualities. You can call them forth in two ways. Either, beloved magic I am presence, charge me with ascended master freedom, or joy, happiness, purity, harmony, victory, accomplishment, etc. Or you can use I am ascended master freedom, etc. I am followed with some specific quality does qualify the energy released with that quality. Whatever constructive qualities are called forth from the presence are not from the outer. Call these qualities into your being and world. To have harmony or peace is not just an action or an attitude of not fighting, but to actually draw and have released to you a substance of that quality from an ascended being. To focus light rays into a place or condition, do not attempt it until you get the feeling and know it is sustained. The first time it is established, next time is not an establishing, but an adding and intensifying. In the morning or upon arising, one can greet the presence with, Beloved magic I am presence, I accept thy eternal existence and shining glory, and now make thyself manifest through this outer form. You are a point of focus of the Godhead here on earth. Say in the morning, Beloved magic I am presence, charge me with your limitless energy and let your radiance pour out through me everywhere. Beloved magic I am presence, charge me with the full discriminating selective intelligence of my Christ self, higher mental body. Beloved magic I am presence, make me feel the right application I need to correct this certain condition or requirement. To discord, one can say, Beloved violet flame, seize that thing. To the appearance world say and feel it, you have no power, get thee hence. I am the victory of light, I am that light. To the human say, suppose I have created you, I say to you, you have no power. I, Christ, the I am presence, say to all human creation, stop, you have no power. Every night before going to bed say, in the name of my I am presence and the ascended masters, I say to all human creation, you have no power. That phrase, you have no power, is a command. You have to gain a momentum so that when you say it, light blazes from the hand. It can become strong enough to knock over a flat building. Before retiring, raise your hands privately to the presence. Feel with great intensity every limitation like a garment falling away. Feel it being released from you and transmuted in the violet flame. You will feel a greater happiness. When some holy destructive thing acts, you have to use the powers of the presence, which is force, enough energy to shatter that. When you are suddenly confronted with discord or some destructive activity, the thing to do is to instantly make application. Call the powers of light into action. Be sure to first, in thought and feeling, take command of yourself. Still yourself for a moment. Give attention to the presence. Visualize and be conscious of your protective pillar of light about you and within it the violet flame. Then make your calls. The important point here is to have the attention on the presence and powers of light and not connected with the discord. Otherwise, it will flow in on you, on your attention. Watch that you do not carry physical energy with it when you get dynamic. When you contact disturbance or meet a person, unkindly towards you, call the presence into action to envelop you with its divine love, also the other person. Say to the presence, take my attention and feeling off of it. To hold harmony and one's own peace, one must not allow one's own energy to tie in with discord of others, no matter what it is. Ask your presence to stop all wrong qualification and fill you with its perfection. Beloved Magic I Am Presence, take out of me all atomic consciousness and replace it with Ascended Master consciousness. Beloved Magic I Am Presence, keep the door of my feelings locked so that I do not accept knowingly or unknowingly any discord. To close the door to the feeling world, draw in the diaphragm. Hold it there. Call to the presence to take out of you every undesirable, accumulated feeling that might be there, also all capacity to create discord or any imperfection. Call on the law of forgiveness and ask the presence to charge you with its forgetfulness of anything or all not of the light. When you sense something wrong, say, Beloved Magic I Am Presence, shut the door against that. I call on the law of forgiveness. You transmute it, cause, core, record, effect, and memory, and keep my feelings harmonious. Always call for cause, core, record, effect, and memory to be transmuted of destructive activities and wrong qualities, and to root out of the inner bodies the cause, core, and record. Call to the presence to cut you free from every wrong desire. Beloved Magic I Am Presence, take charge of my desire for this food or whatever it is. Say to human creation, no longer do I yield one moment's power to you. Train yourself to look upon a discordant thing and say, you shall not enter my world, or you shall stay out of my world. In emergency, if one would get still and say, I am, I am, I am, one could be given protection. In case of distress or a sudden occurrence or contact with destructive activities, when one needs to do something very quickly and does not have time to think, one can just repeat the words I am a number of times, or the phrase, the light of God never fails, or the light of God is always victorious. This latter phrase is a statement or distress call which is always answered by the Brotherhood. When you feel disturbed, call to Jesus or some ascended master to blaze through your mental and feeling worlds, their feeling of the transmuting violet flame. Morning and night, and whenever you contact discord, charge your mind and body with ascended master feeling of mastery, strength, courage, purity, and so forth. Visualize your body crystal clear, blazing white. Beloved Magic I Am Presence, while my body sleeps, show me the clear, definite solution of this. Beloved Magic I Am Presence, take command of my mind and body. Place me in my right position where you want me to be. Beloved Magic I Am Presence, I call your wisdom into action to make the right choice. Beloved Magic I Am Presence, you place me in my right avenue of service and see that I serve perfectly. Put me in my perfect avenue of service always, supplied with what is required. To let the great ones help you more, call them to charge you with discrimination, to show you what to do and make you do it perfectly. They can take that and amplify it back to you. Beloved Magic I Am Presence, take command of my attention and see that it is God-controlled. Beloved Magic I Am Presence, charge my clothing with the full activity of the transmuting violet flame. Keep them spotless and wrinkleless. Wash the brains with violet flame. Flood them with light. Charge yourself with the all-knowing mind of God and ascended master consciousness. Daily, before retiring, we can say, Beloved Magic I Am Presence, make my body in bed a great mass of violet flame. Take out all unnecessary substance and misqualified energy. Beloved Magic I Am Presence, while this body sleeps, see that I render the greatest service of which I am capable through my own Christ self. One can charge oneself with Ascended Master's golden voice in both speech and song. Call to the presence to charge you with its perfect feeling, ascended master consciousness, and directive intelligence. Charge yourself with concentrated alertness. Charge yourself with full power of cosmic divine love. Charge your day with happiness. Call to the presence to establish pillars of the transmuting violet flame in focuses of destructive activities. Charge the water you drink with ascended master consciousness and substance. I am the presence, charging this with life-giving essence, which I absorb and which renews my body with perfect health and eternal youth and beauty. Lord Neptune, charge this with your precipitated light substance from the ascended master's realm of light. See a cross of blue flame on all sides, on top and underneath your automobile or vehicle of conveyance for protection. Beloved Magic I Am Presence, ascended masters, cosmic beings, and legions of light, seize, hold inactive, and transmute all wrong thought forms, human concepts, opinions, blame, and all carnate entities in or around me, my world and affairs, also in and around all in governmental positions and all individuals with destructive intent, and in and around all humankind. Replace them with Ascended Master's substance, illumination, love, right desire, and action. By daily use of this decree, by this service to the many, it can be the open door that permits the assistance of an Ascended Master to cut one free from one's own human creation and enable one to transmute it. Visualize and call to transmute the energy in the gas belts into golden flame of divine love, then into pure metallic gold. Every night ask to go to a certain temple of light, and that you receive whatever instruction is necessary for you and bring back the conscious memory of it. When you seem not to be getting the required results, say, Beloved Magic I Am Presence, what should I do to get results quickly? Beloved I Am Presence, I accept your perfection and you as the directing intelligence. I Am is the victory of light for you, each one. Beloved Magic I Am Presence, keep my body and world fully charged with Ascended Master's feeling, or you give me the full Ascended Master's feeling of this. I am the full revelation and use of all the powers in my use which I am. I am the full outpouring of divine love that transcends every human concept. In the name of the presence which I am, my feeling world has no power to accept anything but perfection. Through breathing, one can energize oneself, as well as draw in special qualities on the breath. Breath is the conductor of life force, not the life itself. When a human being ceases to breathe, it is just a disconnection and not making that one non-existent, for that individual life still exists. It is well to do some breathing exercises each day. Humankind need to learn to breathe in rhythm, and instead of short breaths, take deep or long breaths, and in rhythm. Inhale for a certain length of time, 6 or 8 counts. Hold the breath within for the same length of time. Exhale for same length, then hold it without for equal length of time. For some, the last quarter seems the most difficult. To make it easier, do not exhale all of the breath, but hold onto a portion of it for the last section of the exercise. To start, take it at whatever length of time that is comfortable and gradually lengthen it. You can call for a threefold flame to enfold you. Visualize it larger than your physical body. With the golden plume in front, the pink at the right and blue at the left, the pink and blue plumes coming together at the back, the three forming a circle, you standing in the center. Then visualize the threefold flame in the heart expand until it becomes one with the threefold flame without. Visualize the sevenfold flame of the 7 Elohim around you, like you standing on a disc 2 or 3 feet in diameter. Then a larger disc or band of about 1 foot outside around it, one after the other in order of the causal body, until you have each of the 7 colors. When you want to anchor or retain something in consciousness, it seems to help by writing it down. Writing makes an etheric record, especially when ink is used. By the effort or expenditure of the energy it takes, you release an essence. Do not write what you do not want to record or to be fulfilled. Another action, write decrees in ink. Keep over a period of 24 hours and then burn. 24 hours is a cycle. This makes a record in the ethers and will outpicture. When you burn decrees, say, Magic I Am Presence, by your power of your flame, bring this into physical activity and manifestation. Or, I release this into the threefold flame, do thou fulfill this decree. Be very careful of what you make a written record of unless you want it fulfilled. As we utilize what we have been given and according to what extent is more knowledge and power given us. Get into action, work in, with, and for the light. Knowledge of the sacred fire and of the law is not enough. Application, using it, is all important. Take all individuals who pass on out of the atmosphere of earth as quickly as possible and into the realms of light and temples of learning. Seal each one in the fiery purple heart of Saint Germain.
In your grace, we find peace. Saint Germain never cease.
If you are interested in participating in group contemplation and studying the teachings, please visit the www.gatheringofchelas.com website and register for the free classes or listen to the online radio to do weekly guided visualizations. You may also attend the monthly Transmission of the Flame service found online at www.transmissionoftheflame.com.